Hello and welcome to the news at 6. I'm Sandra Mitchell. We have breaking news in Ventura County. Evacuations underway right now. There is a brush fire that started this morning. It has already grown to more than a square mile. We have live team coverage for you of the South Fire. It's burning in Somis. Kai, of course, tracking those strong winds that are fueling the fire. We're going to start off with KTLA's Omar Lewis live in Somis, where some communities have been forced to evacuate. Omar, what's the latest?
Yeah, Sandra, we can tell you that the Santa Ana winds are definitely not helping in this firefight for Ventura County fire officials. Want to show you a live look behind us here, taking a look at this hillside of South Mountain here as this fast-moving brush fire is being fed by winds reaching speeds of more than 30 miles per hour. So far, this fire has burned more than 800 acres. We can tell you the South Fire started around 9:30 here in Somis, burning along the ridge line of South Mountain. The fire has crested the top of the mountain and is now burning down towards the Santa Clara River. While the fire is burning in a mostly remote mountainous area, there are evacuation orders in place for several homes and an evacuation warning in place for a golfing community here nearby. We can also tell you the Ventura County Air Unit flew above this fire earlier this morning, taking these aerial shots of the flames. The National Weather Service issuing a red flag warning for Ventura County from 8 a.m. Saturday to 3 p.m. Sunday because wind gusts were expected to reach more than 50 miles per hour, making matters worse. The conditions are also dry out here. The Ventura County Fire Department says multiple fire agencies from all across this area are now helping them battle this blaze.
With a fire like the current one that we're experiencing here in Ventura County, we do not have all the resources alone to handle this fire. We have resources from outside our county, like the one behind me from Santa Barbara. We have the city of Ventura, Oxnard, LA City, and LA County, just to name a few, including our partners with CAL FIRE here to assist us with the fire. We can't do it alone, and we thank them for their support.
And as we mentioned, there are evacuation orders in place. The areas in red are under evacuation orders, and the area in orange are under an evacuation warning right now. These numbers and areas are consistently changing, so officials are posting the latest information for evacuees and people who live in this area. That's at vcemergency.com. We also know the county's Emergency Operations Center has been activated to help out in the response. We are expecting to get another update from Ventura County fire officials here momentarily. Of course, we'll bring that to you, but we know that an evacuation post has been set up for people in the parking lot of Ventura College. That is the very latest for now here live in Somis. I'm Omar Lewis. We'll send it back to you in the studio.
A scary night for so many. Omar, thank you. Let's get right over to Kai Goldberg. He's got a look at the forecast now. And Kai, those fire conditions, including the strong winds that we're still dealing with.
Yes, indeed, Sandra. These Santa Ana winds continue to target those zones, especially Ventura, Santa Barbara counties. Those are the areas as we take a look at the winds coming out of the high country through the Grapevine and eventually out towards those two counties in particular that do pick up those stronger wind gusts. And we'll see those winds laying down just somewhat as we make our way through the night tonight. But the Santa Ana wind event certainly is not finished as of yet. And as we do take a live look at their sustained winds, you can see there on the left-hand side of your screen, those areas shaded in red and pink. Those are some strong gusty winds up to 45 and 50 miles per hour. So unfortunately for firefighters, it is going to be a difficult next 24 hours here in Southern California as those winds will continue to stick around those particular areas. Also much of Riverside and also out towards the San Bernardino County area. We're taking a look at the advisory page as well, where we're going to continue to see high wind warnings. We'll make our way through wind advisories, and we're also looking at an air quality alert, and that's taking place through much of Orange County, Riverside, San Bernardino County. And as we make our way out towards the Cabazon area, that is because we're looking at the Santa Ana winds blowing some dust as well as debris into the atmosphere, so that could be quite dangerous for folks as well. And that air quality alert staying in place until tomorrow afternoon at about 3:15. We will see these winds begin to relax. We'll talk about when that will occur. We'll get into more details of your Sunday and your extended forecast when I return in just a few minutes. Sandra, back to you.
All right, Kai, thanks for the update. We'll see you in a few. Thank you. Of course, stay with KTLA for continuing coverage of the wind and fire danger. For live weather updates anytime, you can visit KTLA.com or download our KTLA 5 app.